It is completely possible, but look at your little face. You look like a little puppy dog. How you doing? Look at your tongue. Look at your teeth. What's up, guys? It's Ryatium here, and today we are back in Ragnarok Season 2. That's right, you guys, and oh snap, it's gonna be an awesome freaking day. But first, if you find yourself to be enjoying today's video, let me know what your favorite part of it is down there in the comment section. And if you haven't done so already, be sure to follow me on all social medias. Links are down there in the description, guys. So welcome back, and happy Wednesday, everybody. So today we're over here kind of in the kitchen area because I want to show you this. I love this so freaking much, dude. So the dining room, I don't know why I couldn't spit that word out. The dining room has been pretty well decorated, and I gotta say, this gigantic open window space on that side of the wall opens it up so much. It opens it up so nicely, but as you can see, the inner alcoholic in me has now graced the table with a lot of wine. A lot of wine. Plus, I went ahead and built some of these candles because we're finally making beeswax and a decent bit of it. So I'm kind of happy about that. But as you can see, over here on the bars, we got even more wine. And we got even more wine on over there. And even more wine right there. And we're making up even more. Plus, we have an extra 14 inside of there. So if you want some wine, you come to the Palazzo. So anyways, guys, let me show you exactly what's going on outside because I did a lot of work off camera. Replanting the entire courtyard. That's right. Now, the first time we had the courtyard, it was mainly focused on some of the more food-oriented recipes. So, you know, the pizzas, you know, we had the fresh tomatoes, we had some lettuce and stuff like that. But this time, I wanted to focus more on wine production, wheat production, sugarcane production, and actually no barley. So I decided not to plant any barley because we have so much dried barley, it's not even freaking funny. But what I did focus on is all of that stuff, plus some coffee and some soybeans. So the soybeans, we've never actually grown them before, but check this out. Inside of the, let's see, where did I make it? I think it's inside of the cooking station? No, it's in the side of the hand mill, most likely. Yes, right here. So, as you can see, we have ground soybean. Now, what this is ground soybean can be used to make milk. Make soybean milk. But it's crazy expensive to make soybean, ground soybean. 20 soybeans makes one soybean, like ground soybean, that can get turned into milk. Now, I would imagine the trade-off is this. If we take this, I want to see how much it's going to make it spoil. If we go ahead and throw in the, where's it at? The ground, it's right here. If we go and throw those in right there, cooking, where the hell do you make soybean milk? Oh, I wonder if you have to make it inside of the cauldron. I bet you. Yeah, because that takes soy milk for cookie dough. This takes cane sugar, no. And soy milk. Okay, so oh good. See, the freaking pancakes, you can make things without regular milk. You can just put soy milk in there or coconut milk or anything like that. So we're gonna be making some pancakes, but along with the more drink-oriented stuff, I decided to start growing rice. Now, the rice is an interesting thing to grow because it doesn't spoil. It goes inside of the preserving campfire or inside of the preserving bin right here, the smokehouse. But check this out, it doesn't spoil. So right there, wait a second. So both the fresh rice and the dried rice, they don't spoil. How nice is that? How rice is that? I'm so sorry. But let's see, we have 100. That's almost we've got almost 200 fresh rice, so that'll start going. And then I decided to start growing this, but I'm not sure if we even need it. So I looked up what sorghum actually was on the Arc Wiki, and it says you can make sorghum syrup, but we can't. So I don't exactly know how you make that as far as the recipe goes. What we could do, though, is we could combine the sorghum with some water inside of the cauldron to see if it'll make up kind of a syrupy thing. Maybe put some organic oil in there. Kind of think about it for a second and see whether or not that's the correct recipe. But what exactly do we have going on in today's episode, guys? I've already talked your ears off a little bit as far as the farm goes. What exactly are we doing? Well, truthfully, I have been enthralled on YouTube with watching blacksmiths So for some reason, I've been watching a lot of the people on YouTube. I've been watching Alex Steele. He's a wonderful blacksmith. Oh my god, I'm watching him construct like a Scottish claymore, and it's so freaking cool. But it's gotten me in the mood for building. Honestly, it's gotten me in the mood for building. So today I think we really need to get into some of the big stuff. We need to get into some of the big boy stuff. We need to finally graduate to the big boy tools. And what I'm talking about is the industrial forge, the what is it, the alchemy table. And in fact, I actually put down one of the most advanced things in the game, which is the advanced workbench in the last episode. I put it down after I cut the last episode. And what that does is it's an interesting thing. It's basically the smithy, but it makes everything cheaper, which is very, very nice for me. Now, what I want to know is whether or not you can put your own blueprints inside of there and make them at a reduced cost. Because if that's the case, then that thing is flippin' revolutionary. But I'm not sure. So we're going to have to play with that today. But we're definitely going to want to have to get into the industrial forge, maybe 2 if we can afford it. And then I want to try and get into the alchemy table. Because if you guys have watched Ark for any period or any length of time, whether it's been mine or somebody else's, the alchemy table is the same thing as the chem bench, and the chem bench in regular survival evolved is what you need to make spark powder, gunpowder, narcotics, cementing paste at a very increased rate. And I kind of want to do that because, I mean, we got all that chitin in the last episode from going out on Cartman. We may as well try it, you know? So as far as what we're doing today, we're probably going to be upgrading the forge and maybe doing a little bit of building with the dinosaurs up there. It's funny, I got a comment, I think it was from Leroy G down there in the comment section, and it said, we built this grand palace, and then we just throw the dinosaurs up on a cliff and put a bunch of spiked walls around them. And yes, it's not in my style at the moment because I needed something quick and dirty for them, but I would like to get them safer. You know, I would like to put them inside of an actual building, or at least try to put them inside of an actual building. That way, you know, they're safe from any of the flying spawns that like to spawn out there, because we do get RGs out there. But that's kind of what we have on the docket for today, guys. We're gonna do some building, and we may go out and do some taming. I got a little bit of an itch that I need to scratch for both building and taming. But I want to go ahead and see something real quick before I cut, because I may actually be able to do something today. Let me see. Let's harvest the last of these grapes, and a boom bam. Now let's see. Big Block was nice enough to unclaim one of his Quetzals to allow me to use to go back and get the T-Rexes that are back at the base. But I don't know where it's at. He messaged me this morning, and I don't know where it's at. So we'll look around for it in a second, but we'll be able to go back, we'll be able to get our T-Rexes, and then we'll finally have the protection rather than a frickin' spiked wall to keep them there. My cactus are growing back. I need to go ahead and pick those. But I'll find it eventually. You can't really misplace a Quetzal. It's like the size of a freaking semi-truck. But that's what we got on the docket for today, guys. So I tell you what, let me go ahead, put this stuff in the smokehouse, get all that stuff made up, and then I think I'm going to start collecting materials and all that good stuff. And when I have an update, I'll bring you guys back in. Okie dokie, so just a little bit of a situation update. We're out here on the edge of the Death Sands, and the main reason being is we need one particular ingredient for making up the industrial forge and actually a few of the other big machines, and it's oil. So unfortunately, I don't know of any other place besides the bottom of the ocean that has oil inside of it. I don't know if the cold sections have oil. They do on like the center and they do on like the island, but I don't know if it's the same on Ragnarok than it is here. But we have the Ascendant Crossbow, we have the stone arrows, we may as well put them to use. I hope Stormfly will be just fine. She should be fine, or you should be fine. I don't remember if it's a boy or a girl, but hello there, Mr. Dung Beetle. How you doing? Good to see ya. You chilling out by the water, taking a little bit of a break? But I don't know how much oil is down here. We have 200 oxygen, so in the event of us having to go down a little deeper, we should be fine, but I'm just hoping that we don't run into anything too massive. I wouldn't like a Tusoteuthus to come out and just say hello and tickle me with his tentacles, you know? But let me see. Is there any oil around here? I tried looking in the river, because normally there'll be some oil pockets in the riverbeds, but it doesn't look like there's anything. I'm trying to look for the oil strands coming up from the bottom of the ocean. Doesn't look like there's any over here, so we'll have to fly along the ocean a little bit, see if we can't find some oil pockets, but that's kind of what's going on. But a little bit of a situation update for what's going on back at the base. In the forge, I am making up, gosh dang, how much steel am I making up? I'm probably making up close to 1,000. We put in 600, we put in 600 metal, or 600 iron and 600 carbon. So we should make 369, almost, I think, over 1,000, because I have about 6 or 7 forges going. So definitely is going to be over 1,000 steel. And I figured once we have all the steel we need, we can check out some of the other recipes that take steel. So the steel water tower, you know, the industrial cooker, the industrial grill, all of that stuff takes steel, and I think we may have some left over in order to do that. But the steel water towers we're going to need to get into, not for irrigation, because the rainwater is perfect for the irrigation, but instead of it for irrigation, we need it for the frickin' water storage for my, for cooking. Now, the cauldron, I've had to fly down by the river to fill up my stuff in order to make stuff in the cauldron. But if we had a water tower, apparently those things hold 7,000 water, and we could just keep canteens in there the whole time, and then we would never have to go down here to get water. It would definitely be a good thing, and it would be a much more time efficient thing rather than a time consuming venture to go all the way down here just to get water. But I'm gonna fly along the coastline, see if I can't find some shallow water oil deposits. And then if we find some, we'll go down together and we'll grab some. Okay, we may have found one, at least one. We see the strands coming up from the bottom of the ocean, but I just don't know how deep down it goes. I'm hoping it's not too freaking deep. But, oh, there may actually be multiples. It looks like there's 3 down there. But we do have a megalodon right there. What do we got? Let's see. Can I see what your level is there, big guy? Level 85, okay. That's not bad. Could be a hell of a lot worse, but it looks like we have oil all through here. That's a good thing. That is a very good thing. Yes, indeed. There are multiple rocks right there. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and grab our pickaxe and we'll head down there. And we'll see about getting some of this crude oil. So, I don't know if you have to refine the oil. Because there's crude oil and then there's regular oil, if I'm not mistaken. But let's check this out. Let's see. How much do we get? Oh, hell yes, dude. Oh my god. So I really only need about 300 to make the industrial forge. So let's see, we got 148 from that last one. We're going to need to get this other rock right there, and then we'll truthfully be good to go. We should probably get a little bit extra, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it. So let's just go ahead and grab this one. We'll see if there's any other ones in that trench that I was just looking at. And then we'll go from there. There we go. Oh, man, that was a big rock. Holy cow. Alright, good. So we have all the oil we need to make the industrial forge. Now, like I said, I would assume some of the other stuff, like the chem bench or the alchemy table, I assume that stuff takes oil. But I actually found something out with the Dodic. So the Dodic, in order to run the industrial forge, you need coal. But apparently, if you take a Dodic and you smack the shit out of an obsidian rock, you get like 1,000 coal out of one rock. It's nuts. It is so amazing. And then I found out that if you take a Dodic over to a high-density metal rock and smack it, all you get is carbon. So that's very, very nice, which is great for making steel. Now let's see. There are 1, 2, maybe 3 more rocks over this way. But there's a manta just chilling right there. And that's kind of making me nervous because I don't want to get poked by that thing. So maybe we could just come down here for a second, just hit it a couple times. There are a few mantas actually. I'm surprised there's not like a mosasaur or something like that chilling in this little spot. Like I know they're big, but even still, they like to chill in these trenches. All right, let's see. There's pearls down here too. Oh, there's one right there too. Okay. Oh, there's 2 down here. Okay, hello. Very nice. Hopefully, if things go south, that Ascendant Crossbow will do as well. There we go. And we'll just grab this one. We don't want to be greedy, though. We do not want to be greedy. So we'll just get this one and go. We'll just get this one and go. And there we go. Wonderful. All right, so we got the oil. Time to head back to the base and see what else we have to do. Okie dokie, you guys. So, a little bit of a situation update over here at the base. Let me go ahead and grab some of this. I have no lumber. Where the hell is all my lumber? Is it in here? Okay, good. Whew, I still have lumber. I was going to say we need lumber, but a little bit of a situation update. I know I just said that, but that is okay. Let's go ahead and close that door. And go ahead and close that door. Thank you. But check this stuff out. Over here inside of the workshop area, I got to show you what we can make up right now because I'm actually kind of excited to make it up. But let's see. We're going to throw this in here. We'll open up this door. There's all the forges going. Let's see. How many do I have going? 6. I have 6 out of the, 15 that I have right there. But right here is the advanced workbench. Looks exactly like the smithy and the construction bench. It just looks a little bit more advanced. You know how it is. But we'll go ahead and throw that lumber in there and check this stuff out. Go into crafting, and a boom, bam. There's the alchemy table. And I can actually make another one if I wanted to. I just need a little bit more lumber. But there we go. Look at it in all of its flippin' glory. I feel like I'm back in Skyrim, dude. Now let's see. Oh, look at it. That's so cool. Now, where do I want to put this? Yep, over here. That'll do. We're going to go ahead and get rid of this brazier. And truthfully, we actually probably won't even need these anymore, but it'll probably be a good idea to keep them anyways. But let's see. I like the way it looks right there. Oh, dude. That's an amazing looking table. Look at that. You got your little mortar and pestle. You got like a freaking, like, what is that? Crystal ball. And then you got like a little beaker. That looks so cool. Now let's see. Let's open up its inventory. This is all the stuff that you can make inside of it. It's just basically a hand mill, which is pretty cool. And then the consumables, you got your crops, you got your drugs, you got your fertilizer, which means I can now make up super amounts of fertilizer at like a really quick pace. So really, those dung beetles may not need to be here anymore, but we'll keep them. We'll keep them. I've been getting name suggestions for them, so we'll probably name them in the next episode because I want to give it a full episode. But let's see, what else do we need for the industrial forge? We need a little over 600, a little under 600 steel. Now let's see. Let me check how much steel do I have. Okay. We got 150 in there, and you know what? I have too much crystal on me, so we got to do this one thing at a time. But let's see. Let's just go ahead and drop all this stuff on there. There we go. I gotta clean that damn smithy out, dude. It's freaking filthy. All right, so we're good in there. 150 in there. That's 300. And another 150 there. That's 450. Oh, baby, we may actually be able to make it like right now. So we're going to go and throw all that into there. And then there's 137. Okay. And there's another 132. That's almost another 300. Oh, yeah, we're going to be able to make it. Oh, baby, we're going to be able to make it. All right. So we'll go and throw all that stuff into there. Structures, crafting, make it up for me, please. Oh, my God, that actually kind of hurt. Holy Jesus. And there it is, the Industrial Forge. Now, the great thing about the Industrial Forge, whereas with Survival Evolved, the regular Survival Evolved, you know how it's like three foundations wide and like 6 walls tall? This one can fit inside of here, and it's just freaking perfect. Now, truthfully, we don't need all these forges if we have an Industrial Forge. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to break these two. Just going to break these two. And, hello, what do we have in there? Okay, then. Have some clay. We're just going to go and throw all that stuff into there. And we'll take that out of there. And we don't need to make up any more bricks at the moment. That's probably another, like, what? Oh, God. One clay makes 15 bricks. So 1,500, 3,000. That's probably 4,500 bricks. Jesus criminy. But let's see. We'll place this bad boy down just like this. We don't want it to be pushed through the wall like that. But we want to make sure it looks good. Want to make sure it looks good. And just like that. Oh, I punched it. But let's see. Nice. Oh, I love the texture of this thing, dude. Oh, hell yeah. Now let's see. Requires coal to operate. Put unrefined sources into this to refine them. Oh, baby. We got ourselves the Industrial Forge and the alchemy bench. Or the alchemy table. And I freaking love that, dude. I love the texture of this thing. If it wasn't so damn expensive, I would make them all over. I'd make a bunch of them and put them all over the place. That would just be so freaking cool. But we're going to have, hello there, holy lag spike. We're going to have a healthy stockpile of steel and iron after we're done with smelting all of that stuff. And we can get into this stuff right here. So the industrial grill takes 165 crude oil and 487 metal iron ingots. Now let's see, wait a second. We may actually be able to make that too, but I'm not sure. No, okay. It's just making steel, which is a good thing. Let's check our beehives. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I emptied it this morning, so that's probably why it's kind of empty. But 6 beeswax, that's pretty good. But yeah, right here, I decided since I didn't want my beehives outside, we're just going to throw them inside of here, and it looks really cool. And we can actually probably put 4 along that wall, and then do kind of like a 4 wide. So we could probably have 12 beehives in here once we get it, which would be very, very cool. Either that, or we could probably do about 10. That might look better and work better. But that's good stuff. So now that we have the Industrial Forge and we have the Alchemy Bench, I can actually begin to make a crap ton of stuff and actually really begin to stockpile things the way I want to. And I asked for some feedback in one of the last episodes on what these last 2 rooms should be. This one, I decided on it's going to be a utility dinosaur stable. So we're going to have the Anki, we're going to have the Dodic, and the Beaver inside of here, and probably a Frog eventually. And then we'll probably put in some extra stuff inside of here, maybe some extra storage and stuff like that. But the other one is going to be kind of like a drawing room / waiting room. but it's going to be combined with a library. So the secondary room, or the secondary area with my bedroom, again, pointing at the TV, the secondary area up here, I don't know what I want to turn this into, because this was going to be the library. As you can see, we already have the bookshelves down, but I think I can make a library look super badass over there in that big area, but I need to think up how I'm going to do it. But this area right here, I just don't know what it's going to be. I could probably do like a walk-in closet or something like that, but I'll figure it out. But we're not done yet today, guys, because there's one thing that I want to tame that we got gypped on in the last episode, and it's the Hoppy Hoo. We gotta go out and tame ourselves a kangaroo. So I tell you what, let me go ahead and grab some bolas this time. Let me grab some rare mushrooms, and we're gonna tame ourselves a freaking Hoppy Hoo, if it's the last thing I do. Okay, so just to give you a little bit of behind the scenes, guys, this Hoppy Hoo right here is a 140, and I had to put my spyglass up to see it just to make sure that I wanted it, but check this out. You know how in movies and stuff like that, you gotta have those little clacker things, the 1, 2, 3 marker, where they put the thing down? Well, I didn't realize what that was for, being an uneducated person in the filming situation, but that is to it's a clap sync, basically. It's to sync the audio and the video with the video, with editing. It's an editing thing. But for me, because I don't have access to somebody doing a marker or being a clap sync, I have to smack my face in order to line up the audio and the visual. Just thought that was funny, because I saw this guy and I was like, I gotta do this quick. I gotta turn everything on really quickly. But just thought I'd give you guys a little bit of behind the scenes. But anyways, 140 Procoptodon, and she is a female. Now let's see how good these rare mushrooms do. I don't know if they eat rare flowers as well. It is completely possible, but look at your little face. You look like a little puppy dog. How you doing? Look at your tongue. Look at your teeth. Now, what's cool is the Procoptodons got something. Oh, hello there, little jerboa. They got something with the TLC, the Tender Love and Care update that just came out, actually. And it revamped the way they looked, and it gave them a very cool attack. It gave them the kangaroo kick that you normally see kangaroos doing, just running around kicking shit. Alright, so 7.5%, that's pretty okay. Let's go ahead and put those bad boys into there, just in case. Don't know if they eat the rare flowers, but I believe we're gonna get this bad boy, or this bad girl, rather. Hello there, little one. How are you? Let's see, what are you? You're a male. Our jerboa is a male. Can we find a female? Oh, would you look at that? Come here, little one. Come here. It's okay. I just want to be your friend. Come here. There we go. So let's go ahead and grab a female for our male counterpart. And I'm sure there were name suggestions. Hello. Hello, how you doing? Are you nibbling at my toes? What are you doing, you silly gooses? What are you doing? But like I was saying, I'm sure there were name suggestions for our male jerboa in the last episode, which we will get to most likely in the next episode when we name the dung beetles, because there's been quite a few name suggestions, that's for sure. But there we go. That was the most anticlimactic thing ever. Can you eat the last berry there? Thank you. So we have a female to our male. So now we can make little jerboa babies. Hello there, Mr. Argentavis. You're lucky my gun wasn't reloaded, or else you'd be dead. But oh wait, you're already dead. I love this damn rifle, dude. It is just so god dang overpowered. But let's see, how you doing? 15%. So you know what, guys? I think with that, we're going to have to go ahead and end off today's episode right here, because I have no doubt in my mind that we're getting this damn Procoptodon. So give me some names down there in the comment section, guys, if you don't mind. It is a female 140 Procoptodon. Give me some awesome names down there, guys. So anyways, thank you guys so much for coming on by. If you enjoyed today's video, please remember to hit the like button. I feel like I do a different outro in every single one of these videos, and I just can't narrow one down. So I'm sorry if I sounded like I was tripping over my tongue. But anyways, if you found yourself to be enjoying today's video, consider leaving a like on it. No more smashing the like button. Too many broken phone screens. Just give it a little bit of a love tap. And if you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe for more daily videos. And if you haven't done so already, be sure to follow me on all social medias. Links are down there in the description. And guys, I will see you in the next video.